Yo, what's up everyone, and welcome back for another video. Now, if you're anything like me, you're obsessed with finding ways to do more, create more, and just level up in every aspect of your work. And when it comes to YouTube, that means finding ways to streamline your process. Work smarter, not harder, you know what I mean? That's where YouTube automation comes in. We're talking about taking those repetitive tasks off your plate so you can focus on the good stuff, creating awesome content. Welcome to our guide on YouTube automation. If you're looking to grow your channel without spending all your time on video creation, you're in the right place. Alright, first things first, we gotta talk about content planning. This is the backbone of your channel, the very essence of what will make or break your success on YouTube. This is like laying the foundation for a skyscraper. You can't just start building without a solid plan, right? Just like architects need blueprints, you need a well-thought-out content strategy. So, where do you even begin? Well, start by brainstorming video ideas. Gather your team if you have one, or sit down with a notebook and let your creativity flow. Think about your channel's niche, what you're passionate about, and what your audience loves to see. Your passion will drive your content, and your audience's interests will keep them coming back for more. But don't just rely on your gut feeling. While intuition is important, data-driven decisions can significantly enhance your content strategy. This is 2024. We've got data on our side. Use it to your advantage to understand what works and what doesn't. Tools like Google Trends and Answer the Public are your new best friends. They provide insights into what people are curious about, helping you tailor your content to meet those needs. They'll show you what people are searching for, the trending topics, the questions they're asking. It's like having a direct line to your audience's interests. This information is invaluable for creating relevant and engaging content. Now, once you've got a good list of video ideas, it's time to organize them into a content calendar. This step is crucial for maintaining consistency and ensuring you never run out of ideas. This doesn't have to be anything fancy, even a simple spreadsheet will do. The goal is to have a clear visual of your upcoming content. The key is to have a schedule for your uploads. Consistency is king on YouTube, and a well-maintained calendar helps you achieve that. This keeps you consistent, which the YouTube algorithm loves, and it helps you stay on track with your content creation. Consistency not only pleases the algorithm, but also builds trust with your audience. Think of your content calendar as your channel's blueprint. It's your roadmap to success, guiding you through the content creation process and helping you build a thriving YouTube channel. Okay, so you've got your content planned out, now it's time to bring those ideas to life, and that starts with scripting your videos. Now, I know what you're thinking. Scripting? But I thought this was about automation. Hear me out, scripting doesn't have to be this rigid, time-consuming process. Think of it more like creating a roadmap for your video. It helps you organize your thoughts, ensures a smooth flow, and prevents you from rambling on tangents, which, let's be honest, we've all been guilty of at some point. Plus, having a script can actually speed up the recording process because you're not constantly pausing and thinking about what to say next. Now let's talk voiceovers. Not everyone feels comfortable being on camera, and that's totally cool. You can still create amazing content with just your voice. Alright, now we're getting to the fun part, video editing. This is where you take all your raw footage, your voiceovers, your music, and you piece it all together into a cohesive and engaging story. Now, I know video editing can seem intimidating, especially if you're new to this whole YouTube thing. But trust me, it's not as complicated as it looks. There are tons of amazing video editing tools out there, both paid and free, that can help you create professional-looking videos. If you're just starting out, free options like iMovie or DaVinci Resolve are great places to learn the ropes. But if you're serious about taking your video quality to the next level, then investing in a professional editing software like Adobe Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro is definitely worth considering. Okay, so you've got your video edited and ready to go. You've spent hours perfecting the content, making sure every cut is just right, and now it's time to share it with the world. Now it's time to focus on two crucial elements that will determine whether or not people actually click on your video thumbnails and titles. These are the gatekeepers to your content. Think of these as your video's first impression. Just like meeting someone new, you want to make sure it's a good one. You've got just a few seconds to grab a viewer's attention as they're scrolling through a sea of other videos. Let's start with thumbnails. This tiny image can make or break your video's success. Your thumbnail is like a mini poster for your video. It needs to stand out in a crowded space. It needs to be eye-catching, visually appealing, and accurately represent the content of your video. A misleading thumbnail might get clicks, but it won't keep viewers. Now, you don't need to be a graphic design wizard to create awesome thumbnails. With the right tools, anyone can do it. Tools like Canva and Snappa make it super easy to create professional-looking graphics, even if you have zero design experience. They offer user-friendly interfaces and a plethora of options. They have tons of templates, stock photos, and design elements that you can use to customize your thumbnails. Now, let's talk titles. A good title is just as important as a good thumbnail. Your title should be clear, concise, and attention-grabbing. It should give viewers a reason to click and watch your video, promising value or entertainment. Alright, so you've got your videos edited, your thumbnails and titles are on point. Now it's time to get that content out into the world. And this is where scheduling and uploading come in. One of the best things about YouTube is that it has a built-in scheduling feature. This means you can upload your videos in advance and choose the exact date and time that you want them to go live. This is a game changer for consistency. You can batch create a bunch of videos at once, schedule them to go live throughout the month, and then relax knowing that your content is taken care of. No more scrambling to edit and upload videos at the last minute. Scheduling your uploads in advance frees up your time so you can focus on other aspects of your channel. Okay, so you've got your content scheduled and ready to go live. That's a great first step, but it's just the beginning. Now, how do you make sure people actually find your videos? This is where the magic happens. That's where SEO optimization comes in. It's a crucial part of your strategy. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, and it's all about making sure your videos show up in YouTube search results when people are looking for content like yours. It's like a treasure map leading viewers to your content. Think of it like this. YouTube is its own massive search engine, just like Google. And just like Google, it has its own rules and algorithms. When someone types in a search query, YouTube wants to show them the most relevant and engaging videos. Your goal is to be among those top results. Your job is to make sure your videos are at the top of that list. This means understanding what your audience is searching for. So, how do you do that? Well, it starts with keywords. Keywords are the foundation of your SEO strategy. Keywords are the words and phrases that people are typing into the YouTube search bar. They are the bridge between your content and your audience. You want to use these keywords in your video titles, descriptions, and tags. This helps YouTube understand what your video is about. But don't just stuff your content with keywords. That's a big no-no. Keyword stuffing can actually hurt your rankings. Alright, so your videos are ranking well in search, people are finding your content. Now it's time to talk about engagement. Engagement is crucial on YouTube because it shows the algorithm that people are actually watching and interacting with your videos. The more engagement your videos get, the more YouTube will promote them to a wider audience. Now, one of the best ways to increase engagement is to respond to comments. But let's be real, responding to every single comment can be super time-consuming, especially as your channel grows. That's where engagement automation comes in. There are tools out there that can help you automate certain aspects of comment moderation and engagement. For example, you can set up automatic responses to common questions or filter out spam comments. But don't rely too heavily on automation. It's important to still engage with your audience authentically and build relationships with your viewers. Alright, we've covered a lot of ground, but there's one last piece of the puzzle that's absolutely crucial for YouTube automation's success: analytics monitoring. Data is your best friend on YouTube. By tracking your channel's performance, you can see what's working, what's not, and make adjustments to your strategy accordingly. YouTube Analytics is your go-to tool for all things data. It gives you a ton of valuable information about your channel, like your watch time, audience demographics, traffic sources, and more. But don't just glance at your analytics once a month. Make it a habit to check your analytics regularly, at least once a week, to track your progress and identify any areas where you can improve. The key is to use the data to inform your decisions and continuously optimize your channel for growth. So there you have it, guys. That's the rundown on YouTube automation. It's all about working smarter, not harder, so you can focus on what you do best: creating awesome content. By implementing the strategies and tips we've covered in this video, you can streamline your workflow, optimize your videos for search, and ultimately grow your channel more effectively. Remember, YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, effort, and consistency to build a successful channel. But by embracing automation and using data to your advantage, you can set yourself up for long-term success on this platform. So go out there, create amazing content, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible on YouTube.